never met him.
You gotta stop barking.
Come on, Sam, let's go. Come on, guys. Let's go. Come on, Stan. Stan.
Hey, welcome into the Pregame, a cold, blustery day at Soldier Field. We've got a dire forecast coming in for late tonight and tomorrow if you live in the city or south of the city. But guess what? That should not be an issue today. Cold and windy, yes. Snow and real inclement weather, no. So find a way to win a football game. Good morning. Hope you're having a good start to your Sunday. Hope you're having a good weekend. I'm David Kaplan. Guff is at Soldier Field. His college roommate on the football team is the Giants GM, Joe Shane. So Guff, couple cool pictures. He and his wife down there with the GM and one of Guff and his teammate. Super cool to see, but it is chilly down there. Guff will be in the stands with his wife, Candace, for today's Bears-Giants matchup. I will be warm and cozy down in the basement with my son, Brett, and our 3 dogs. Now, how do you find a way to win a football game? You find it by taking care of the football. Ball security is massive today. You cannot allow a rookie quarterback in Jackson Dart to get some confidence early. They have a very good pass rush. If you allow them to get a lead on you, all of a sudden they can pin their ears back and tee off on the quarterback. But guess what? If you take care of the ball and you run the ball successfully, that is totally the game plan to win a football game today. So, hey, Brett, can you please let Stanley out? One of my dogs wants to keep barking throughout our precap show. But that, to me, is the entire key to this football game, is running the ball early. You have a 2-pronged attack. Kyle Monangai is not going to start, I don't believe. I think it's going to be DeAndre Swift. They're both obviously active. So let's see what happens with the run game today. But that's the key to the game. Ball security, run the football. That neutralizes their great pass rush. Brian Burns, their excellent DN that they acquired from the Carolina Panthers a couple seasons ago, that dude leads the NFL in sacks with 11. You cannot allow him to be a game record today because we all know cold and maybe a little wet, and the next thing you know, a ball slips out of your hands or gets strip sacked, and the next thing you know, they're going the other way or they've got a short field. So that, to me, is the key to today's game. Just be positive and take care of the football. Don't feel like you're playing not to lose. You got to attack and play to win. And I don't have any problem believing that Ben Johnson will have something creative cooked up for the New York Giants today. Pablo says, I don't care if the Giants stink. Prove you're a quality team today by having a solid game. Offense, defense, special teams. Show everybody what we know you really are, a quality team. Thanks for the show. Thank you, Pablo. Yeah, I agree with him. But understand, this is a week-to-week league. The game this morning, Atlanta, Indianapolis, a couple of my buddies are like, oh, Indy is going to blow them out. Well, guess what? They're headed to overtime. 25-all. Indy just made a field goal at the gun to force overtime. Jonathan Taylor saved their season with an 80-yard touchdown run. Because all of a sudden, you lose this game if you're Indy and you're going, oh, wow, we've lost 2 consecutive ball games. We'll see what happens in OT, but it's a week-to-week league. We've even seen the Jets get a victory. Would they beat Cincinnati by scoring 39 points? Who had that on their bingo card? So, I get the calls all week on ESPN 1000 on our show with Jonathan Hood, Kappa J. Hood. Tune in tomorrow, 6 a.m. to 9. Well, who have they beaten? Okay, who have they beaten? Go look at who Denver's beaten and then tell me how good a team Denver is. They looked horrible the other night. It is a week-to-week league. Eric says, hey, Guff and Cap, I'm going Bears 30, Giants 14. Cap, like you talk about ball security, whether or not good today, need the running game going, no dumb penalties. Cap, let's wake up Monday morning 6-3. I'm with you, Eric. Absolutely. He says, I'm going Caleb Williams, 250-plus passing yards, 2 TDs, no turnovers as my bet of the day. I hope you're right. I wouldn't play that. Not me. I don't think he's going to run or throw for 250, but we'll see. Ryan McGuffey on the field.
What's up, Trevor?
Field. How you doing, Guff? Oh, and there's Candace.
Good. Gotta go. We are good. The move. The team just warmed up. They're locked in. Our guy Kevin Byard, that dude's locked in. I'm telling you right now. I was jacked up. You could hear how jacked up he gets this team and how much he leads this.
Obviously, Guff is having a little bit of an issue with his cell down there. There's 65,000 people all trying to stream content at the same time, basically. Adam Johns just tweeted this, and my guy Danny Zetterman reposted it.
It doesn't work, boys.
Windy and wet day here at Soldier Field. Just
in and out.
Santos missed from 49-53 and then hit from 55 while kicking south. So we'll see. All right, we are not able to establish with our guy Guff, so we will remove him from the shot here. And we just got word that Paul Tagliabue passed away this morning, former commissioner of the National Football League. He's a guy who's responsible for a lot of the success that this league is enjoying. But back to the conditions at Soldier Field. Kicking game, you can't rely on having to win on a game-winning kick. You just cannot. That is, a big issue as I'm looking at the conditions down there, and that is certainly a concern. If you come down to having to make a 50-yard field goal to win a football game, that's no slam dunk. Absolutely not. I saw the guy here today for Indy in Berlin. Weather wasn't a factor there. Short from 53. So everyone who thinks it's so easy to find these guys that bang them through from 60 yards, not that easy. Just be accurate, and then you can address this and try and get a bigger leg in the offseason. In terms of predictions, I do think the Bears win the football game, but I think it's a really competitive game. I'm not betting the game. I am not. I have a same game with no winner in it or total. I don't know what this is going to be like. I don't know if they're going to be able to throw the ball effectively down the field. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I do think the Bears win, but again, week-to-week league, windy, slick, got to find a way to get to 6-3. Massive, massive game. I was listening to Tommy Waddle this morning on the ESPN 1000 Bears game day programming, and he said, gang, think where we were as a team and a fan base 1 year ago, this game. 1 year ago. Bears are coming off of a loss at Arizona, which was, I thought, their worst game of the year until they played at home against the horrible Patriots team last year. And guess what? They lost that one too en route to a 10-game losing streak. That was a year ago. And now we're all fired up. Ben Johnson having fun. Everybody's, good, better, best. Ba, 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 ba. It's super cool. It is. It is super, super cool to see where they're at. But you got to find a way to beat a team in your building that you should beat. Rookie quarterback, tough conditions, don't have neighbors, don't have Scatabo. Find a way to win a football game. That's it. Period. Find a way. My predicted score, Bears win it 24-20. 24-20. I think it's competitive. I hope they blow them out. I just have them getting to 6-3. So when we wake up tomorrow with all the snow in Chicago that Tracy Butler is predicting, lake effect snow, if you live in the city or south, she's saying it could be 6 to 10 inches or more. Just drive safe. Get in the car with a smile on your face, cup of coffee in your hand, and go, my team is 6-3. All right. I will be back with the recap. Recap lunch hour with Guff resumes tomorrow at 12:30. He had some family stuff that he had to take care of, and now he's back, and he will be ready to rock and roll tomorrow. So tell your friends, recap lunch hour, eat your lunch, and watch my guy Guff on his recap lunch hour show. I will have the Bears recap from our YouTube studios in suburban Chicago when this game goes final. And let's hope it's a happy recap that the Bears are getting to 6-3 with a win over the New York Giants. Have a great rest of your day. Shout out Katie Langen. Great job working on our show this morning. And we will see you all for the recap later today. Bear down, baby. Take that.